everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the prohibited list and illegal substances and methods. I got a lot of questions about the prohibited list, and many people are asking what is that and where they can check the medicine, if it's illegal or not to use in competition or out of competition. So today I will talk in general what is the prohibited list actually, and why every sport with signatory of WADA they need it. So actually, Prohibited List is an international standard of WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, and it's a mandatory standard. Prohibited List includes illegal substances and methods which you cannot use in competition, out of competition, or all the time. So Prohibited List is actually available on WADA's websites, and to be honest, it's very open in the whole internet, and each federation, international federation or continent federation, they should publish actually the prohibited list, or in case you couldn't find anywhere, for sure you can find it in WADA's website. Just type prohibited list and you can see it there. So the prohibited list updating every year. There is the expert group in WADA, and World Anti-Doping Agency. They review the prohibited list. They might add or remove or change some substances or methods. Depends on, the technology grows every day in our world, in our life. So through the research and update, the prohibited list also updating every year. That means the prohibited lists come in effect, the new one, the updated one, 1st of January each year. So we are having now 2022. We already get the prohibited list 2023, so it will come in effect 1st of January 2023. The official language of prohibited list is English and French. So WADA they publish it in English and French, but in case of any conflicts, the priority one will be the English prohibited list, the English language. From my side, I would like to divide prohibited list in the different types. It's prohibited at all the time, prohibited in competition, prohibited out of competition, and prohibited in particular sport. The prohibited list itself, they include a lot of chemical substances that you can find it in prohibited list. I will not explain all of them one by one, but the name of them you can easily find the prohibited list. I will try to attach the prohibited list 23 and the major changes in here in YouTube. I will try. So, but the prohibited list divided for prohibited at all the time, prohibited in competition, prohibited out of competition, and in particular sport. The opening of prohibited list is, they call it substance zero. It's not mentioned the first or second or third. It's actually any substance, any pharma substance which is not listed in the prohibited list and which is not under approval of governmental authorities and authority for human therapeutic use. For example, the drugs under preclinical or clinical development, or designer drugs, or something to use for veterinary, is prohibited at all the time. The first substance which is opening the prohibited list, also actually is a specified substance, is the substance first. It's anabolic agents, it's steroids. Most of them are prohibited at all the times, like stanozolol, boldenone, and many others. The steroids that are prohibited at all the times. Then we have erythropoietins, which is EPO. They are also prohibited at all the time. Beta-2 agonists, anti-estrogens, hormones, and metabolic AGH, all of them are human growth hormone, diuretics and masking agents like most common used by the athletes for furosemide and others. They are all prohibited at all the time, means in and out of competition. The methods, prohibited methods, prohibited at all the times. It's manipulation of blood. Chemical and physical manipulations are also prohibited at all the times. And here I would like to mention one thing, that any intravenous injection or infusion more than a total 100 ml per 12 hours period before the competition, it's not allowed. So you have to be always aware about that. And at all the time, also prohibited gin and cell dopings, also prohibited method. Now we come for prohibited in competition. In competition, we have prohibited stimulants. Most of the stimulants are prohibited, like amphetamine, cocaine, narcotics also prohibited in competition. It's like oxycodone, morphine, and others. Cannabinoids, glucocorticoids, all natural cannabinoids are prohibited, and also synthetic cannabinoids are prohibited in competition. Glucocorticoids, sorry, it's like dexamethasone, cortisone, and all others are prohibited in competition. So prohibited in particular sport, actually there is some substances which is prohibited in particular sports like golf, shooting, darts, archery, automobile, and other sports. There's particular substances what is prohibited only for that sport. So in general, this is a prohibited list, illegal substances and methods what you cannot use all the time in competition, out of competition, or in particular sport. It's the prohibited list always available, as I said, and I will try to attach it here. And the next video, I would like to talk about specified and non-specified substances. And also, I will make a separate video about the substances of abuse to understand the difference between them. So, I know I would say it's simple, but there is a lot of substances what is included. You can just download prohibited list, and to read all of them from my side, I would advise, because also I got a lot of questions from the athletes itself, and they're asking where exactly they can check the substances and methods. From my side, I would like to advise Global Draw. The Global Draw website, you can find out the substances, you can find the, let's say, supplements, but the substances itself, you can find out there if they are prohibited in competition or out of competition. So from my side, I would like to advise Global Draw website, and if you know others applications, of course you can use, but that one is it gives you the correct answer, either it's prohibited in competition or out of competition. In general, that is the prohibited list. Now you know what is the prohibited list. And of course, you as an athlete, if you are watching this video right now, you always have to be aware about the positive test. So you are only the responsible, the strict liability. You are only the responsible one. If they will find the positive test in your body. And here I would like to mention about the supplement. The separate video I will make about the supplement. But a lot of athletes, they try or they use the supplement and they think it's very natural and everything is legal. Yes, the label shows legal. Some of them, yes, they are not including any prohibited substances. But for this is for you. It's better to check them before you use. If there is any prohibited substances included in that supplement. And anyway, a lot of supplements you can find in food. So see you at the next video. Bye bye.